and guiding us speaking in the right English, right? So it will be at the 10:30, okay? So it's my short time now, okay? But before we go into Dhamma's water, and I think we have a lot of new friends coming up here, right? So I think it's time for you to make your self-introduction, right? So first, Father Anthony, okay?
有师兄是质疑这个他在见习，刚好在这激动的时候，我们的队长说有一个质疑的时候，就去邀他来，我们的质疑已经消沉了一次，就请他来，慢慢的把自己队来组织起来。他说他英文不好说，因为不好所以才要来。好，对不对？要不要介绍一下？对，
各位师兄、师姐，大家好。我是在一次机会，我先讲一下我们的那个顾师兄啊。我跟顾师兄是20年前在生意上的一个认识，然后有一个机缘在大社，大社对，然后我进入了这个体系在一个，其实我是跟日本的一些商社，还有一些那个厂商在做业务上的来往，一般专注于那个工业机械上面的部分英文的部分要从我开始学请各位再多多指教。其实是从1开始学。谢谢。
我的日文也是要从1开始学。我勉強しているよ今。Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, and we also have a newcomer, okay? And 我们的社区有那个美丽的师姐，然后呢带着小孩来放学。Okay, 好，待会吧。Okay, and we also have one more new people here, okay? And let's know. 你怎么紧张到一直在流汗？Okay. Yeah, say something.
可以。
各位师兄师姐大家好，我是今天第一次来，然后蛮紧张。
你在紧张什么？应该是我紧张才对，不用紧张啦。Alright, so tell us where you're from. Yeah. 应该是我们社区的师姐，她把那个带进来，对不对？That's good. And how is your English? 英文能力是，我们大家英文很烂，
然后看是看得懂，听跟说就太。
哇塞 ，OK. So you have a good in reading, right? But you still have to work harder on your listening and speaking, right? OK. 等下嘉音师姐来，我再把这个告诉她一下。OK. That's good. That's good. Alright. 那是什么学校的？
现在毕业。
Alright. OK. So your major 你的主修是气象哦，所以气象我们等一下有一则气象新闻要跟大家报告。我在那个上个礼拜打开大爱新闻的时候，加州是54度。我昨天在改简报的时候，昨天的加州是56度。There's what's wrong now? Alright, OK. 然后各位如果暑假要到欧洲去旅游的时候，我先跟各位讲，欧洲有可能在8月会到47度。You just go ahead, right? Okay. Thank you very much, right? 不要担心，大家一个都很烂，你放心说。Thank you, right? And your time, please.
各位师父师伯好，我是乐文。然后我会加入是因为之前 翻译这个东西，然后觉得还蛮有兴趣的。然后刚好我和妈有认识翻译的师傅，对，所以我就进来。
你有没有在那个自权中心那个绕过？他爸爸是那个格洛普认识。OK， 你们可能不认识，他是那个自权社交中心的志工。OK， OK。然后呢，这次的海外受证营队，他有负责那个采访翻译那一块，然后呢，做出兴趣来了。OK，Will you go also to the Tima this time? Tima, okay, around the Moon Festival, 在中秋节。Yeah, will you go? Yes, okay, that's wonderful, right? And and we are looking forward to seeing you there. You are doing a wonderful job, right? Thank you. All right, okay. 有没有哪些那个旧人想要冒充新人，你也可以说一下，没有关系。OK, no, OK, OK. Yeah. 你们常常看到他哦，在电视上，对不对 ？OK.
I mean, well, you just mentioned about this the first time you come here, but for me, I have been here like countless time. I'm still nervous. Okay, so don't worry about that. When I come here, I'm nervous.
Is it my fault, right?
我现在呢要穿那个书记好老师，就是30号的那天啊 ，be ready for that. OK， 他的名字取得真好，叫做书记好，他叫做书记婆。There will be another day. There will be your nickname.
很紧张的这次我们，Whenever I see you, I'm so anxious, really. Okay, so that's all right. Is there anything that you want to mention? No, OK。那在开始上课之前，我先简单的跟各位讲一下哈。各位，你们如果到那个花莲去做 Tima 的那个人医会志工的时候，它的票价已经出来了。但是我先告诉你，你先不要交钱过来，因为它票也卖还没卖 ，OK？ 好，全票1600。然后呢，如果你是进脑票的话是900，然后最特别的是自理的话要100。为什么？因为办保险的关系 ，OK？ 我们每一次出行都有办保险，而不是让你白白去白白回来 ，OK？So it is about insurance, right？ 然后这一次全台湾的那个外语队的志工是22位，然后呢一起到花莲去有比翼。比翼的话，一天的话，比那个片数大概会上100片，所以比翼的途上你们会非常非常的开心 ，OK？That's it, right? OK？ 哦，好 ，So let's go, right? So anything, OK? Peter, you want to say anything? Okay, so Anthony? No, really? Thank you very much, right? Okay. 好，那我们今天呢，那个已经9:20了 ，so let's begin with our Dharma as what？ 下个月的这个时间 ，Sean 加拿大的 Sean 就回来了 ，so he will be, with you for conversations, and the next session will be 嘉义 second part of grammar and the pronunciation correction session. So thank you, all right? And Novia, would you please play my PowerPoint? Okay, right. So ladies and gentlemen, please stand up, right? Okay? And let's bow to the Buddha. Let's bow to the Buddha and the Master Zheng. First bow. Second bow. Third bow. Okay, have you seat, please. Right, be seated. Okay. So, okay. And play my PowerPoint. Thank you very much. Okay. And for the first part, of course, right, let's practice a little bit English, right? And as we know that on the TV, we will notice, we will also pay attention to some like TV shows, but you have to also know that there are some subtitles which like have a lot of mistakes, right? OK， 来吧，我们看这个一下 ，OK？ 我们在大爱电视，各位你在看它的有英文字幕的节目的时候，其实各位它的字幕是常常错的，来我们一起来看 ，All right? So first, OK， 把简报笔给我们 ，OK？Thank you. OK. So let's go. And so the Dharma lineage can pass it down. 因为这个是截取的一段话，所以那个受前面还有一句，我们就不管了。So the Dharma lineage can pass it down. 这里有何错误？这里有，我这样子看对不对？对吗？还是 Okay, right. So which one is wrong? 亲爱的各位，我们从国中有学过助动词后面要接元气，所以呢，你这句话会改成 the Dharma lineage， 这是法脉的意思，你更听一下 ，the Dharma lineage can pass down， 对不对？不好意思，还是错。各位，法脉是被传承的，所以第一个是多抽象，我们说是被传承，所以是 can be passed down， 所以它这句话少了一个 be 动词。所以 Dharma lineage 其实是法脉的意思，Dharma 佛法 ，OK， 好，佛法，哎，那个谁最爱听佛法？哪一种人最爱听佛法？就是大妈最爱，对不对？大妈这样听起来 ，OK。然后呢，法脉是一条直线，所以你看它前面的字根是 line， 对不对 ？line。然后呢，加上 age 这个字就变成名词型的，但是发音要改，它叫做 lineage， 它不念 lineage， 它念 lineage，OK？ So the Dharma lineage can be passed down, right? That's the first picture, right? Okay? So let's go to the second. 各位，这句话也是错，来，我们来看一下。So these items can be used by others again. 这些东西呢，可以呢怎样呢？那个可以被使用，然后呢被谁？被他人再度使用，这个也是有错。我们刚刚说法脉相传是被传，对不对？所以我们刚刚聊到了所谓的被动词被动词它在英文里面它绝对是一个 be 动词，然后加上一个 pp， 对不对？然后请你翻译成被怎样 ？OK？ 所以你国三，所以现在提前到国二下。如果你有被强迫要背3胎的话，这时候就拿出来用了。你看，它少了 be 动词，它有 pp。这里呢，这个完全没有 pp， 这个不是 pp。所以各位 ，you have to say these items can be used, right？ 你看那个 be 动词那个 pp 要加 d 这样子，好吧？然后呢 ，others 是可以的 ，and again is okay, right？ OK， 我这样子 ，OK。好，这个挺简单 ，Yeah。没有关系，历史跟豆子其实都可以，历史就是这些，豆子就是那些，所以就是都可以，都可以。Material 可以加 s，material 可以加 s，right？OK， 只是说他用的单词跟你想的不一样，这个叫 I should，OK？ The question. So, any other questions there? Items 是复数啊，对啊。
所以复数的话，历史跟肉食的话，我觉得没有关系。
请问一下，历史中文叫做这些，肉食叫做那些，那就是什么数了？复数。Alright. 各位，这句话请完全把它打一个大叉叉。你这句话可以抄下来，然后我也相信你在翻译的时候你会这样讲，但是这句话是完全错，而且这一段我要讲很久。OK？My daughter suggests me to do it, right? 我的女儿建议我做它，这句话对，而且非常惨 ，OK， right？ 所以各位这句话错了，这句话整句都要改 ，OK？Any mistakes here? Right, okay. So let's talk about suggest, S-U-G-G-E-S-T, right? Okay. So let's make some example, right? Yeah. When you see Stella right there, do you have any suggestion for her? Yeah, okay. Stella 她早上说没跟你说 ，Oh my God, it's so hot today. Any suggestion for her? Calm down, right? 简报里面也有 calm down， 对不对 ？Calm down, all right. And for example, well, Charlene, okay, we have Mr. Peter right here, and he asked you, Charlene, saying that, okay, how can I improve my writing skill? So, what's your suggestion?
I would suggest you doing another. I suggest you to, okay,
到一个讯息的哈 ，OK， 我建议冷静下来，对不对？我建议读更多书，对不对？我建议吃少一点，我建议多喝水。各位，这个事情 suggest 的后面都是建议一件事哦，都是一件事情哦，都是一件事情哦，不可以写人哦。各位，你如果 suggest 的后面加上人的话，那是绝对错的哦，一定是一件事情。那我现在问你们一个问题，那建议事情的话，那事情是什么词啊？名词。好，那我再问你一件事，那如果名词的话，那结果那事情是一个动词，你要怎么办 ？ing。所以各位 suggest 的后面是 ing，OK， 不是这些东西，动词，OK， 这是 suggestion。所以刚刚那句话呢，我可以这样子跟你说 ，I suggest，alright。然后呢 ，calming down， I suggest calming down。我建议冷静下来 ，I suggest calming down。那刚刚那个建议是给谁的？to 谁？你就可以把它写下来。所以是这样的，他一定要这样说 ，OK， 他不可以这样说 ，OK，right？So I suggest calming down to somebody, to someone that is asking question there, right？ 所以重点在这里。OK， 那如果你是同一个考生的话，那还要后面加个名词，出去的那个又不一样了哦。So let's talk about only this one，OK， 这样可以吗 ？Suggest B I N G 是绝对的 ，OK，suggest。
那一定要跟那个我必要出现的，就是爱要出现的嘛。
所以你可以这样子说 ，My daughter suggest doing it， 然后呢 to me， 这样。你如果要用那个名词子句的话，那个我们又要再讲到10点了 ，OK？ 所以呢，我们先聊一个，那就改成 My daughter， 我的女儿，你的女儿建议哪件事 ？Suggested 哪件事 ？Doing it， 这是一件事，然后呢 ，to me， 所以 to 后面加的，绝对是这样 ，OK？ 第二，
那我可以把它反过来 ，suggested to be doing something。
可以 ，OK。你用 ask， 你就用 ask， 那个变成要求了，那要求的语法就是这样子就可以了。也就是说 ，My daughter asked me to do it 就可以了。这句话就直接大概 ask 可以，但是你要用 suggest 的话，它复杂了些，这样子 ，OK。那 ask 的话，可以随便你啊，都可以的，都可以啊 ，OK，right。然后呢，再来最后一个。recommend 就要用这个文法，就不能像一个是我用 ask 直接代替掉就可以，就是所以这个 I recommend 什么事都好，然后呢 coming down 什么这样子 ，OK。The only way to not harm them is to not eat them。你觉得念起来都已经很奇怪了，对吧？所以请问他要怎么改？to 拿掉不对。
Not to。
亲爱的各位，你请记得，永远是 not to， 没有在 to not， 不是的。OK， 好，我们来造一个比较简单的句子好了。OK，example， you can say my mom， 对不对？我妈妈，对不对？然后呢 wanted me， 我妈妈要我，然后呢 to go， 对不对？我妈妈要我赶快去，对不对？那如果我说我妈妈要我不要去的话，你要怎么说 ？Want me， 然后呢，那 to go 一定的 ，OK？So always remember that, okay? If you want to say something negative, okay, around to, and it is always not to, right? 所以一定是 not to 了，它不会是 to not 的，不可能 ，alright？ 好，这样子 ，OK？ 好，你看我们在场的有很多那个礼仪菩萨，他在做这些教导的时候，你看那些细节是每一个都要注重的 ，OK？ 那如果你也是礼仪团队的话，你也可以注重一下这些。如果每一个小的细节你都注意的话，那你整篇文章一定是大大的完美，对不对？好 ，right？ So number one, the Dharma lineage can be passed down. And number two, these items can be used by others again. And number three, my daughter suggested, like Diana says, to me, okay, to me 要摆前面摆后面都好，然后呢 doing it。也可以说 the only way not to harm them is not to eat them 就 东西 ，right？ 哎，谁会念这个 ？It's French. I'm sorry. How about that? That's a good answer. Gladness, right? Go ahead.
可能是法语嘛。
因为我讲下面那个他的意思
等到我需要的时候，你再练几次给我们看。OK， 所以各位这幅画我们要跟各位讲的是10岁。OK，10岁 is not 10 years old 的10岁就是捡到岁的意思。OK，right. And it is a painting by 你说这个片？米勒，因为我们都知道米勒他画了这幅画叫做10岁，对不对？他叫做 John， friend Fox， 然后呢米勒，OK， so it's French， OK。So ladies and gentlemen, I think that this is a very famous painting for you, right? 这幅画对您来说应该是不陌生 ，right? Millet's paintings are very, very popular in Taiwan, right? Okay, they are very popular with Taiwanese people. 米勒的画对台湾人来说是很熟悉又很受欢迎 because it talks very much about the farming life, the agriculture, right? Okay, so here, what do you see? 在这里您看到了什么东西啊 ？What do you see, right? Okay, right. You see many farmers, right? Okay, and they are like bending down, right? 他们是总是弯着腰，基本上弯腰就是代表着一种谦卑，对不对 ？And they are doing something that is really laborious. 他们在做的那是非常非常好劳力的工作 ，which is to pick the gladness, right? 在剪刀税，对不对 ？All right. 好 ，So well, actually, Millet wants to tell you something, right? OK. 各位这里，因为这段文字是那个大概200多年前的文字，所以它的文法跟单词跟你现在不一样哦。And when ye is you reap the harvest of your land， 当你呢准备要收割这些土地上的收获的时候 ，OK。Thou is you, thou is you. Shall 就是 shall, shall not make clean riddance of the corners, right? Make clean 就是清空嘛，riddance 其实 riddance 就是 read 的意思啦。你不应该清空每一个角落 of your time 就是 your field。你在收割稻穗的时候，你不应该把你农田上 field 的每一个角落都收割光光。When thou reapest， 在古时候的第一人称要加 est， 现在不加 ，OK， you will reap，alright， 你不能够在收割的时候把所有的稻穗都割光光。这以前要念 neither，OK，shall thou。Neither should you gather any gleaning of the harvest, right? 你也呢不应该呢收集所有的收获的东西。Actually, gleaning is gladness. 这个字是英文，这个字是法文。Okay, so this is English and this is French, right? Okay. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger, right? Okay. 你看那个你的传递的一个讯息就是，你就算是农夫，这些都是你收割的时候，不要因为这是你种的，你就全部收割光光，一滴都不留给别人，你还需要想着留给 poor， 还有呢 stranger。What is stranger？ 陌生人，对不对？要想着他人 ，right？ So this is the whole thing that we are going to tell you, right? Okay. So take a look at this, right? This is Millet. This is Descalanus, right? Okay. Okay. So any questions or anything that you see here? 看了一下米勒的画作 ，OK。And today we want to guide people to walk into a concept which is harmony and well, humble, right? 所以我们今天要记录的 就是和谐，还要进入的是一个谦卑的一堂课程。So let's go to the sutra first, right? Okay, let's go. Yeah, 经文的部分 ，from beginning time until now， 应该是我打错了，应该是 from beginningless。我们要说无始以来，这句话叫无始以来。With cover of a harsh speech, right? 以前你如果有 harsh speech， 小心了哈。That with committed transgressions in the sixth realm， 我们说六道的英文叫 sixth realm。And the four forms of birth, right? 四生 ，okay, four forms of birth, right? 胎生、卵生、湿生、化生 right? And we've used the crude language, right? Crude language, right? 粗言，这个就是粗的意思 ，okay? Spoken violently to people, right? Okay? And disregarded status, relationship, or class. Oh my God! Maybe did you ever do that before? Did you ever do as such? Like a harsh speech, right? And crude language, did you ever do that? 你们我们以前有没有用 harsh speech 对人家说过话？然后呢，用 crude 的那个很粗暴的语言对人家讲话 ，OK? And if you do, today it is a chance for us to repent. Right? Let's go. Okay, all right. So ladies and gentlemen, watch our mouths first, right? Okay. As Master Zheng Yan says, our mouth has two functions, right? And one is what? Eat, and the other is what? Okay, speak, right? So ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Okay. Yeah, is this a beautiful mouse, right? 有没有人说你长像张韶涵？你觉得像不像 ？Alright. Alright. Do you know her? She is Zhang Pingping, okay, and she is 那个是全球台湾有名的二房东，对不对？好 ，right? And let's go. And she's super famous, right? Okay. And when you see such mouth, and of course, then you will know that she is saying something not too friendly, right? Okay. And let's go, right? And no, right? Okay. 因为最近很流行 Me Too 嘛，对不对 ？No 被扫到，对不对 ？So by the way， 请问一下，性骚扰的。Sexual harassment, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so well, actually there are something so negative, right? And all the negative things must come from mouths, right? Okay, so let's go. All right, and our mouths will be used to eat something, right? When you are so happy eating this, like with a lobster. I think you are already killing some lives, right? So this is not going to be a good thing for us, right? Okay? 嘴巴可以选择吃什么，你吃掉它 ，OK 吗 ？Right? And oh my God, right? Okay? 各位，所以慈济会教我们食的为理，对不对？This is really kind of a bad attitude right there, right? Okay? And here, 我们来看我们的嘴 ，OK? And yeah, okay? You see, if you have a mouse. Now, why don't you imitate this mouse, right? Delivering good sutra, delivering good dharma, okay, to people around the world, right? Anybody, do you know this man? He is Lucas, right? He's from Poland, right? And if you say you don't know this man, then he will kill you later. Okay, right? No, right? And let's go. Yeah. Anthony, would you like to introduce who this person is?
Dr. Ho.
Yeah, please.
科工馆一个 Dr. Ho. One day, I visited Tzu-Chi. He visited 科工馆 to accept an interview in a 教育广播电台。Yes.
Okay. And actually, they are talking about the disaster prevention. 他们那天是在录防灾的那个广播节目。Okay. Right. Yeah. So, if you have a mouse, right? Would you like to imitate this, or would you like to be like this, right? I think you can make a choice, right? Okay. 我们的嘴，你要像这样子呢，还是像这样传法呢？Okay. And let's go. All right. Yeah, and see, this happened many years ago. I forgot which year, right? Okay, so let's take a look, right? And look at, would you please only play this one? 跟我play 这是第三支影片 ，OK？ 第三支不是这一支，对，这一支 ，OK？So thank you.
为了跟上慈济脉动，他还得看英语新闻和有中英文字幕的人间菩提与净慈成语。如此用心学习英文，不为其他，就是为了扮演好外语队的职能角色。
我是生理系毕业的，中正大学。我是那一次之后，我才发现我的英文不好。Everyday is more than sufficient to make 3-4 meals. To give the body enough nutrition.
身为全职制服的何明仓，时时待命，承担警务。而为了生活便利，他还懂了人工水晶体置换手术。对他来说是一桩小事。天生古道热肠的他，只想着怎么在慈济世界里尽心付出。
他以用生去吃遍游遍天下，吃遍三尊牌位，结交什么贤达啊，也太俗气了，这些还有存在价值的，其实付出无所求付出的帮助。我是在提醒自己，每一分每一秒，每一个时刻，每一个机会，都是我们要好好把握的事情，就是要把实际的感恩尊重爱，把实际的。
慈济人常常互相提醒啊，要微笑，因为那是我们的慈济元首。微笑当然也是国际的语言，不过如果真的要沟通的时候啊，还有英文啊，还真的是让慈济踏入主流社会一个很好的工具，对不对？所以刚才之前说你是中经大学生理系毕业的，其实相当于比较的观念然后是。那以前在工作上用外语当然可以创造一些财富，那进来慈济之后，语言保护就是你传话的工具了。是。哦，那你这样子用英文跟人家互动的时候，你用什么样的心情？不要让人家对出去观众，不要感观众因为你一直好的来欢喜。
第一个，我是要把慈济这一个团体是一个宗教的团体，没错，但是我们是不迷信的，所有的各种宗教的，甚至于没有信仰的，只要信众以外都可以参与这个团体。最重要的，它的精神是佛教的慈悲喜舍。我们把慈悲喜舍这个无形的，把它行动变成有形的慈善医疗教育。我们就在这个领域里面边做边学，一边学习一边。
Okay, so wonderful, right? Okay, oh,
这
right.
个好像是
Okay, yeah, it's 10 years ago, right? Okay, right.
2016年的。
Okay, it is like a 20 something. Okay, it happened in 20.
没有老很多。
Alright, okay. So again, okay, it proves that okay, with our mouths, right? What can we choose, right? Again, you want to choose the life like it, or you want to choose the life that you can say good things and spread good things, right? Okay. 各位啊 okay, when we are eating, right? When we are eating, please choose the right food, right? Otherwise, right? Maybe like, for example, if we go to countries like Africa, I don't think that you have such food to eat, right? 我们到了非洲那些国家，如果你已经习惯吃这些的话，那我们来看看他们的小孩吃什么。我要播的不是非洲国家，这个是中东国家。You can take a look. Okay. 不要以为吃草没有发生，就在发生当中。OK。 can see the land behind this little boy. It is just like a barrel, right? 对，看这个小男生，他后面的土地非常非常的贫瘠，对不对？所以你一定知道 ，they already know that this is under the drought, and he is like on the barren land without anything to eat, right? So what can he eat? This, right? Right. When you are eating something like all you can eat, 当我们这次吃到饱399那个东西的时候。And maybe you can remember this film, right? 你可以记住这支影片 and try to help a little more, okay? People who can really receive our hands, right? Okay? Thank you. Okay. Alright, 然后再播第二支，谢谢。Okay. So let's take a look. If you feel your life is a tragedy, so what can you do, right? 你觉得生活呢这样没戏唱了，没希望了，那你该怎么办呢 ？So let's take a look, right? 这个很简单，这个道理超简单。So let's go, right, please.
I have a really good friend of mine. I went to lunch and he said, "Let me ask you a question, honestly. Right now, what are you grateful for?" And at the lunch, I said, "Jack shit. Nothing, brother. There's nothing good in my life right now." And I'm not exaggerating this to you when I tell you this. This is a factual story. As I'm mouthing these words, two people walked in with an older man. Both of them clearly were fighting cancer somehow. Both had lost their hair. One of the ladies had a bonnet on, and they were barely moving in. Both walked by our table and gave me the most warm greeting, the warmest smile as a stranger. And he goes, "It's pretty freaking pathetic. You can't find anything in your life to be grateful for right now." And on the drive home, I'm not kidding you, I started to stack gratitude. Because you can find things to be grateful for in that space, and it's your life that you really are extremely grateful for. So my first mechanism out of that space was honestly a stack of things I was grateful for, and I started reinforcing it over and over and over again. And what happens is there's this particular activity system in our brains, right? And all of a sudden, if that's the messaging I was giving myself, all of a sudden, all these things start to come into my awareness that I'm grateful for. I started to magnetize myself to see people that I started to see things to be grateful for. My health, my fitness, people who love me. What it did, it changed my state. When I stacked gratitude, I changed what I did in the morning, and I changed what I did in the evening. And so somehow by grabbing control of my morning, and by grabbing control of my evening, I got some measure of control over the middle of my day. I was an out of control person back in the 15 minutes. I woke up worried, stressed, fearful, and I immediately started thinking, I feel like I had to make something wrong. And I'm in a state of reaction to begin I'm talking within 6 minutes of waking up, 6 seconds. Most people listen to this, that's what they do. I said, I got to grab control of my morning, and I set up routines in my morning. My morning routines are really detailed. I get up and I hydrate. The second thing I do every morning is I do something cold. Something cold. Taking a cold shower, splashing cold water in my face, walking out when it's cold. Shocks our nervous system, our fight or flight kicks in, we're in a cellular, electric alive state. I obviously do some prayer and meditation every single morning. I still not touch my telephone. So there's a rule, there's 30 minutes I cannot touch my telephone. That's the hardest thing in the world. It's ever on that phone, you got to react. And typically it's stuff that's not great. So I don't touch that. I do meditation and prayer, and I do some stretching, I do some breathing exercises, and then at that point I allow myself to enter the room after I've got my state control.
Okay, right. So after this video, so did you know something? Okay, did you already learn something? Let me ask you these questions and like challenge. Okay, do you know every morning when Mr. Jenny wakes up, opens up her eyes, and what does she say to herself? 早上这一上的起床，大家第一句话他会说什么
What my schedule?
No, she says, "I'm so grateful that I'm still here." Right? 上了每天醒来的时候感恩啊，今天还在。Okay, right? Yeah. Okay. So when you wake up, okay, when you wake up every morning, if in your mind you always say, "Oh, come on, okay, I have to deal with all the messages. I have to face the terrible world. I have to face the high temperature." Then of course, then you feel terrible, right? Okay. So this film just says that let's be kind of grateful, I think that you will change, okay? Your change will be seen, like your life will be also be changed, okay? So that's very easy, right? Okay? 这个改变嘴，那要先改变心 right? So this is what I'm going to mention, right? So let's go to the next part, right? 我们来看一下第5章 okay? So faced with the slightest disappointment, okay? Disappointment, you are not really happy, right? With disappointment. We become then even more angry that we cursed, insulted, slandered, or disgraced others, or acted unfairly and violently, causing others to harbor resentment for the rest of their lives. And this string of empty and disasters has no end. 我们来看2件事情。这是 curse 啊 ，insult 啊 ，slander、disgrace 这都多义单词，慢慢记下。Okay, curse, insult, slander, disgrace, right? And the second is that, okay, 这段经文让你吓到，让我个人吓到的是这里 ，okay, harbor resentment for the rest of our lives, right? Do you do this, right? 你会背着所有的怨恨，然后在你此生当中此生空余恨这样子吗？ Okay, if this is what you experience right now, let me tell you, please go, right? 那你最好把它给放下来，这个太恐怖了。Okay, so this is really horrible, and horrifying, right? So let's go. So heaven or hell, right? 你要让这个世界变成天堂，或者是变成地狱。Okay, determine our thoughts, right? 永远是自己的想法在决定的，对不对 ？All right. And before we look at all the pictures, then I've got something for you, right? 这有一句话，你觉得如何 ？I am not a bad person. Yeah, of course, you are not a bad person. You are a good person. I just speak harshly. 只是讲话比较机车而已 right? All right. And let's say, Peter, do you think this is a good person if he doesn't speak harshly? Okay. So you think if he speaks harshly, you think that is not a good person, right? Okay. 所以说话太机车不算好的。这样子 Okay. Oh, so you can think about this, right? So let's go. Okay. And here, this is a very, very sad story. 这是简体中文哈。朋友的女儿呢，从17楼一跃而下，生命永远定格在13岁。Okay, let me tell you this. This happened in China. Okay, a 13-year-old girl. Okay, yeah, was like having her happy summer vacation, right? But she just doesn't want to do her summer like homework, right? And her mother just blamed her, right? Okay, 这个13岁的女生呢，因为放暑假不想做作业，然后她妈妈呢就给她大声了一下，然后呢这件事情就发生了。Okay, and it caused this one. This is the mother, all right? Well, and whose fault? All right, the girl doesn't want to do the summer vacation homework, and the girl just jumped from 17th floor, of course, then she died, okay? And it caused her mother so like frustrated, like so sad, right? Okay, like this, right? So let's say, whose fault is that? 女儿不做作业，然后呢跳楼自杀，然后呢妈妈哭成这样，然后当然是妈妈骂女儿，那到底是谁错 ？Okay. Let me tell you, I personally feel they are both wrong. They are both wrong. Alright. Number one, okay, you have a homework and you have to do it, right? And number two, you are the mom, and is it okay that you speak a little bit gently, right? Okay. So I think that if we both sides can just pay a little bit more attention to that, then nothing bad would just happen, right? It is my opinion, alright? And let's go, right? And this is a teacher, and you are a teacher, right? So how do you teach your students?
Here was I'm still learning how to.
Right? You are still learning how to.
After 30 years of teaching.
Oh, 30 years, I'm sure.
30, yes.
You sure?
30. That means I'm very old.
You are saying 3 or 30?
30 years of teaching.
But you are 30 years old now. 31. That's good. Alright. Right, come on. So, well, how many times do I have to remind you? Okay, the answers, right? Is it a good way of teaching, right? 我告诉各位，我用中文跟你说，如果这样教有效的话，我就一根藤条就从头打到尾，我们就可以 A 加加了，对不对？跟刚刚那有了 right? Okay, so it proves that this is absolutely the wrong way. Alright, so people upset others, right? If you are a teacher and your way is just to upset your students, right? 我告诉你，你的学生一定完蛋的。People upset others with careless words, right? So they create transgressions and still face retribution. 不只说你讲话呢去伤人的话呢，各位，你不只是怎样，最后这一句。也有果报的 face retribution, right? Okay, right. Let me give you some like personal examples on myself, like 2 examples, right? Okay. One is that 我想各位承认 ，okay. Before the year 2012, right? 在2012年以前 ，this was my way of teaching. 我来，你的配料，你要我注意哦，来，打，OK， 好，然后呢？达到了那个学生从国一很衰 ，OK， 一直教，然后呢到高3毕业之后 ，OK， 他学测的英文果然是所有的科目最烂的 ，OK，Oh my God， 这是在我身上证明的。And the second example is that 有了这个前车之鉴 ，there was a boy, right? A boy， 我还记得他的名字，他叫钟承恩 ，OK，this was like his name, right? 他刚进到国一班的时候，我们考第一科国一上那个英文单字 ，OK， 然后他考4分，他只不断的对了 NEW 这个单字，其他都错 ，OK。第二次我又考一模一样的，他考几分会猜？他考8分 ，OK， 他多了一个 OLD， 他也会 ，OK。我们就对他做一件事情，哇，同学。这是6书记不2倍，4分变8分的，然后补习班对面就 7-Eleven， 我就牵着他的小手，然后呢去买了，你爱什么随便你拿，然后他只拿了2个面包跟1碗可乐，他超开心的 ，OK。我现在跟各位讲一件事情，他现在是那个国防医学院的英文系哦 ，OK。现在哦 ，OK。So come on, everyone, encouragement is something, and the discouragement is really nothing all the time, right? OK， 这个怎么念？Corporal punishment, right? So ladies and gentlemen, corporal punishment should not exist. 体罚不应该是存在的东西。Corporal actually means your body, right? And this is a punishment, right? Okay. If you still do this, right, it means that well, there is kind of a lack of respect on people, right? 如果我们来做这件事情呢，代表我们对他人的身体的尊重少了一些，对不对 ？Okay, so let's go. Right. And after we talk about this, 我们把话题跳得非常快 ，OK? And this is okay, our Earth, right? You see， 这个好像在你家火炉才看得到，现在就发生在这里。So it is 2023, and this is March, right? But now it is already July, right? Okay. I don't know if you trust it or not, okay? But this is really like a record in sutras. 我不知道你相不相信，不过这真的是佛典里面记载的。我们人心如果嗔恨心太重的话，会招致这个就是温度越来越上升。所以呢，中医师说你会多啊，你的肝火太旺。那现在地球肝火就是这个旺 ，OK？And 多旺 ？OK。Ladies and gentlemen, this is a picture taken just 2 days ago. 是2天前拍的照片 ，55, right? Okay. Right, and just now I say that if you are planning to go traveling in Europe, right? Europe now the average temperature is 47, right? 现在欧洲平均的天气大概是47度 ，alright? Okay, so this is a temperature for now, right? Okay. And later you can try this by yourself. If you feel the ground, right? 如果你用手去摸地面，我们台湾的地面，你们知道地面的温度是几度吗？60 度 ，alright， 煎蛋的影片我们等一下就有了。Alright, so the most beautiful Nobia, please come over. 不分手？看他会不会分手？会不会附带说你车厢里面的温度会是80度以上？应该有看到播过新闻吧？And they are making cookies. He's making cookies there. Oh my God. Yeah, and you will see how hot our world is, right? Okay? Oh, so well, it's too hot, right? And then if the world is hot, that means our heart is also hot, right? And there must be some problem there, right? Okay? And here, look at this one, please. Right? The next one. I forgot which one. So let's say, and how hot is Taiwan? Let's say.
Friday recorded a sweltering 39.7 degrees.
39, okay.
Temperature in 124 years. Forecasters say the island is under the influence of a strong Pacific high pressure system that causes broad blazing heat, but could also suppress the formation of typhoons. If no typhoon hits Taiwan by the end of July, that will be a first since 1951.
The harsh sun beats down. Every day July's heat has been unbearable, and the young and old alike have been turning to water activities to cool down. Since July 1st, 623 people have sought medical treatment for heat injuries, more than the figure in all of July last year. Taipei has seen 17 straight days of weather of 36 degrees or over, breaking 2017's record of 16 days.
上一次的记录呢是2017年的。
The last time we set a record like this was in August 2017. There's an urban heat island effect in Taipei everywhere. Of course, there's a Pacific high that's having a powerful influence. It's been especially strong in this recent period. After Saturday, the high pressure system is set to weaken. There will be less of a chance of soaring temperatures that day.
The Pacific high pressure system is expected to weaken over the weekend, bringing a greater chance of afternoon rainfall island-wide. Even so, it's likely to remain very hot during the day. This high-pressure system has not only kept the weather consistently hot this past month, it's also kept typhoon season unusually quiet. To date, not a single typhoon has formed in the northwestern Pacific basin. It's not likely that will change the rest of this month, forecasters say. If no typhoon arrives in July, it will be the first time since 1951 that a typhoon has not made landfall. It will also be the first time a typhoon has not formed in the region in July.
7月底之前，应该可以称得上。
We can say that there is no indication that a typhoon will form before the end of July. In August, there is a chance that the low pressure belt south of the high pressure system will move north. That means that there's slightly more of a chance of a typhoon forming in August compared with July.
Forecasters say to expect a typhoon at the start of August at the earliest, after the high pressure system moves north. If it doesn't happen then, Taiwan may have to wait until the end of August before getting some relief from the heat.
Okay, thank you. Right. 这支影片不是最近的 so well you will see a little bit difference there. But I still like you to witness, right? This is very hot, right, in the world, right? Okay, and 那个声音现象怎么发音？声音现象 ，OK？ I'm sorry. Well, and in English, right? If I speak in my English, if I use my English pronunciation, I would say this is El Nino, okay? But I think that my pronunciation is wrong, okay? It is Spanish. It is Spanish, right? It is Spanish. El, and this is Nino. This is Spanish, right? 请问这个要怎么拼？You don't, okay? You don't know, right? 那我就用我的英文发音吧。This is El Nino. Everyone, 这就是声音现象 ，okay? And it means that this year, okay, is the year of El Nino, and it's gonna be this hot until December, okay? Okay? 我刚刚说的不清楚哈。It's gonna be year El Nino, which means like year 2023 this year is gonna be this hot, right? 2023年就是这么热 ，okay? Until December 热到年底 ，okay? Right? So this year there should be no winter, okay? 哈，所以大家那个出国的时候呢，你可以选那个什么那个47度的，你就会觉得台湾其实还蛮凉的，对不对 ？Alright, so that's it, right? Thank you, right? So let's go. Alright, 好，声音现象的英文，这个是西班牙文啊 ，sorry, okay? So this is El Nino, right? And let's go. We have the last part here, right? And we have blend the heaven and the earth and the castigated ghosts and the spirits, right? 我们如果遇到不如意的事情呢，我们第一件事情呢会去刮龟，对不对？然后刮龟呢，那个又没有让你得逞的，OK？ We blame the heaven 连神都骂 ，and the earth and the castigated ghosts and spirits. Then we denounce the saints and the sages and have falsely accused the kind-hearted, right? Okay, all right. 事情不如意的话，天地鬼神都斥责，然后呢，圣贤通通都被你骂进去了 ，alright? So Master Zheng says, right, if you are angry, then you are temporarily insane, right? 你生气的话，你晚上发疯，对不对？And that's really true, right? So let's go, okay? And let me just tell you this: cultivation, this, right, 修行 is all about ourselves, right? Nobody can just give you any hand, right? And our master can only guide us, right? But she cannot do anything for you, right? Okay, so let's go. And this is Qigong, right? And the Qigong has a very, very famous quote. 它最有名的话就是这一句，对不对？他说什么嘞？他说酒肉穿肠过，然后呢，佛祖心中留，对不对？Oh, so does it mean that yeah, it's okay that we can have alcohol and we can eat meat, right? 所以气功是鼓励我们这样，对不对？我们酒肉呢都从我们的那个肚子这样穿过去，但是呢，我心中还保留着佛祖，你把地拿 ，OK？It's OK？ 这个上面跟我下联在这里，世人若学我，如同进魔道 ，OK？So 我们不能够只记得这一半 ，OK？ 这一半你也要知道 ，Alright？ So he makes a negative example for us, right? Showing that if you imitate me and you are just like getting into the evil realm, right? 这个是错的事情 so don't do that, okay? And well, 7月快到了 okay? Yeah, like Lunar July is coming around the corner, and this always happens, right? Okay? 好，这最后杀掉之后是神吃还是你吃？你自己想一下 ，OK？ And this also happens, right? 你请这个上帝是钢管舞是神要看还是你要看？你可以自己想一下。And let's talk about our like the mind status 我们来聊一下。Okay, when you are talking, right? When you are talking, and you have a lot of like hand gestures, right? 因为你在说话的时候，你有很多手势，你有很多表情right? If you do this, right? When I'm talking to you, I do this, right? Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. Then you are kind of defensive, right? Defensive, 你有自我防卫心态。And you are really, really arrogant, 而且你很傲慢，很自大。And 你如果做这样子的事情的话，因为它是加 ed， 所以它属于被动。这个字要翻成你会被人家讨厌哦。Okay, you are annoyed, right? Okay, right? 我刚说的这些你听得懂？所以各位，when I'm talking it this way, and that means that I am annoyed, I am arrogant, and of course I'm also defensive, and they are kind of negative, right? Okay? And this is irritated. Irritated 就是被惹怒的。外国人被惹怒不会像我们暴怒，他会直接很无奈的脸。And this is a happy mood, right? And it means that confused because he has his head skewed. 他的那个头是斜斜的。And if this happens, it usually means worried because like she just put her arms around her heart, right? 所以各位，你如果把手放在这里的话，大概就你很担心， right? Okay? And why I put this, right? Because I want to show you that, and this is all part of the cultivation, okay? Every single second, when you feel defensive, when you feel arrogant, when you feel irritated, and every single second is the way of cultivation, right? So let's go. This one is your fault. Then you get angry. 各位，你生气都是你的错。所以呢，我们常常说你要那个好好的控制自己嘛，对不对？所以呢，只要有一天你只要敢生气，那就是你的错。You shouldn't twist people's words. 你不应该扭曲人家的话。OK， 基本上我们说这句话的时候，我们就已经错了，知道吗 ？Alright, so it's your fault that you get angry, and you can't just twist people's words, right? OK， 基本上 OK， 我们不是说什么知足感恩、善解包容，对不对 ？So let's go. Why do we act and speak more gently first? You want the people to be gentle, but we have to be gentle first. 我们自己要学得会 gentle, right? 我们来看看印度的上师是怎样教导他的弟子的。Dear Kobe, please. OK. Okay. Would you please play that?
Let me ask you a question. How many of you are married? Okay. How many of you got a partner of your choice? How many of you did not get a partner of your choice? You don't have to raise your hands if you don't want to, it's okay. Did not get a partner of your choice. As if it makes a lot of difference. As if it would make a lot of difference if you get a partner of your choice or if you don't get a partner of your choice. Eventually, you end up staying with each other and more or less the same things happen. You know, I always say this. Say, no one teaches a volcano how to erupt. No one teaches a tsunami how to swim. No one teaches a hurricane how to attack. And no one teaches a man or a woman how to find a partner in marriage. Natural disasters just happen. Natural disasters just happen. Now, I just tell my things. We don't want a relationship to be a disaster. We don't want a relationship to be a disaster. And it's not just a matter of any relationship. These principles are true for any relationship. We don't want our marriage to be or our relationship to be a disaster. And we do not want our relationship to be a disaster. We have to stop liking the person to whom we relate to. Happiness is not about getting what you like. Happiness has a lot to do with liking what you get. We are so busy trying to get what we like. We are so busy trying to get what we like that we forget to like what we get. And there's so much to like in people.
Okay, this is good, right? Get what you like, and like what you get. Okay, and that's all that's all he want to tell us, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if we try to like what we get, then you will be gentle, then you will speak like gently, so bad things may not happen so quickly, right? Okay, so let's go back to our PowerPoint, please. Okay, so again, let's take a look at this quote. It's your fault that you get angry. That means you don't like a person talking to you, right? So why don't we try to like him or like her which means let's speak more gently first, right? Okay, you want them to do it, then let's do it first, right? Okay, so this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? So, right, you have to be always be mindful, okay, and that is what I want to, okay, say as a conclusion, right? Okay, I take to the one, yeah, right. Okay, I'll take about. Okay. So this is the final part. For the immeasurable and boundless expressions of harsh speech, we now repent with the utmost sincerity, right? 所以各位造了这么多恶业，举手投足不是业，对不对？那该忏悔当然是应该，对不对？那忏悔需要时间嘛？那大家对于时间的掌控是怎样的？我们最后在休息前，我们来看看上人教我们如何善用时间。So please, right? OK？ 再关灯了哈。
每一天就是咱每一个人的回忆，吼。今仔日的时间已经呢，又是半工以上过去啊，规日半工过去啊，到夜晚来呢，规日的一天拢总过去啊，吼。那你要把它呢再拉回来，今天要拉回早上的那个时间，可得吗？真的是了不可得，他这1个钟头了了，他真的实在是不可得再回来哦。所以哦，那大家人爱真的要珍惜时间，因为呢，生命在时间中呢发挥良能，生命跟时间呢合起来就咧发挥良能哦，所以爱把握时间。
Okay, so Mr. Julian wants us to always cherish every moment because every moment happens only once in our life, right? Okay, right? Okay. Well, and I will just send all the videos and the files on our line groups, right, for you if you are interested, right? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all about my presentation, right? Thank you very much. And around 10:30, Jialing is coming here, and she will be guiding us to speak in 100% English, imitating Native American speakers, right? 她教学方式呢，她会播那个外国人的演讲，然后要你完全仿照他的音调做，所以你马上就会变成 native speakers, right? Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, life is 10% of what happens, right? And 90% of how you react to it, right? 重点是 90% of how you react to it, right? 如果你能够做到这一点的话呢 you are wonderful. Okay, also you are a wonderful person. Okay, so I hope everybody is wonderful. Let's take a 10-minute break and then let's wait for the next session.
强势。